The first timing is when you recognize what's going on, all right, that a person is about to attack you. That's the first timing. The second one is responding to the technique. So the first one is recognition. The second one is response time. Everybody got?
Yes, sir.
So I see something about to happen, and then I recognize, then I have to process something that's about to happen negatively to me. Got?
Yes, sir.
Now, how much time does it take for me to respond to the thing once it's initiated? Okay, in this particular instance, if I'm standing here and Yana throws a punch, boom, tonsile comes up, right? That's a response. I recognize that she's going to attack, and then this is the response, the second technique. Got?
Yes,
okay, now, slow it down just a little bit. We want to be able to do those together, a Y to the throat. So this is our technique right now. So I'm standing in a natural position. She's going to punch. I'm walking through it, tonsile first. Tonsile is actually an attack and not simply a block. So we go Y here, it could be a spirit hand, but Y to the throat in this particular instance. So one more time, I'm in a natural position. Most of us don't walk down the street like this looking for something to happen. So we're standing in a normal position. So this happens and I recognize an attack is coming, boom, and here. Almost simultaneously, mental daidor, same time. One more time, I'm standing here. It should be like this, as close as possible, because if it's a 1-2 count, here we go again. If it's a 1, then she's got the 2. Everybody got? Yes, you see the timing there, right?
Yes, sir.
We want to eliminate her responding to me after the initial attack that she has. So in other words, 1, 2. Here's what we should do instead. 1. You got?
Yes, sir.
She doesn't have time for number 2. Everybody got?
Yes, sir.
So here we go again. Aye! Right there. Again. Aye! Again. Aye! Everybody got?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's how it's supposed to be. Now, pair with your partner. Eliminate their response time after their initial attack.
Hey.
Hey. Very good, Doug.
You tell him. Hey. Make him touch me. Hey. Hey. Hey.
You can alter those techniques as well. It can be something different. It can be a palm stroke, a knife hand.
Okay. Sir?
Good. Did you all switch off, Jeff?
See?
Okay.
Yes. Fear. Yes.
Okay, good. That's good. Now we're going to go to something similar. You can stay with me. This next thing is going to be what we call Pak-Sao. Pak-Sao is nothing more than a block or slap block. So Yana's going to come. Assume your stance like you're going to do something to me. Come. That's Pak-Sao, slap. Technically, like the book, this is picture perfect, like the book, textbook, if you will. But it's not going to be like that in the street situation. Slow it down just a little bit. We call it, for short, we say Pak. Okay? Pak here, Pak. What you want to do, remember the center right here? We want to remove this from our center and push it over to the side, not beyond us, because we're not there. We're right here at my body's limitation. Here, out the way. Here. All right, she's going to punch again. Punch at the same time as I'm blocking. Everybody got?
Yes, sir.
That's simultaneous attack and defense. That's from Bruce Lee's philosophy, but it doesn't have to be his. It makes perfectly good sense. Everybody got?
Yes,
so one more time, I'm standing here. I'm going to block, and I'm breaking this down. You move it out your way, no longer a threat. Then I come here. The traditional way is here. Huh, huh. You see the timing?
Yes.
Now, look at the second one. She's going to be the second one. Huh, bam. You see?
Yes.
I don't want her to be number 2. I need to go at the same time with my attack and my defense, so she comes again. Hey, she doesn't have time for that. Everybody got?
Yes, sir.
So it happens at the same time. This is Chung Choi or sun fist. Everybody got?
Yes, sir.
Or vertical fist, some people call it. So she's going to come here. We're going to do them together. And this takes repetitious training, okay? Here, together. You break through like water splashing through here. Even if her arm is in our way, it's really not in our way. It's moving, and we just push it out to the side. So one more time, real slow, here. And I break through. This is where I want to imagine my hand is. So one more time, she comes. My hands are here. Boom. And then we can throw combinations from there. Everybody got it?
Yes, sir.
Get your partner. Take it slow. It happens together. Your attack and your defense happens together. Good.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
Here.
Hey. Hey.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Good. Okay, guys. Did both partners receive benefits?
Yes, sir.
So you both practice it, right? Then we're going to do something similar to that. It's going to be the spear hand this time. Some people call this bilji in Chinese. We call it nukate in Japanese, and we also call it, what's that called?
Pseudo, sir.
No. Spear hand, kwansu
Kwansu.
in Korean, depending on where you come from. All right, so this is similar. Well, let's do the first thing again. This is called pak dar when pak sao and chung choi done together. It's pak dar. Punch again, please. Here, boom. Let's do it the opposite side for the camera angle. Bam, just like that. Now, this is the spear hand of bilji. Nope. Other side. Do you notice how I respond while I'm talking to you reflexively and don't even know she's going to do that? That's from training. That's the way it should be. The old Japanese saying is mushin no shin, mind no mind. It should just happen. And this is from repetition again. So she comes, this time it's spear hand. Everybody got it?
Yes, sir.
Please be careful of your opponent's eyes. So this can get out of hand. Look at my hand's position here. Everybody see?
Yes, sir.
This is the longer weapon. In a street fight, this is longer. What's longer? The spear hand, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's the advantage that you have. And this is probably one of the most deadliest techniques that you have in your arsenal. Because once a person can't see, they can't pursue you. Everybody got it?
Yes,
So
sir.
here we go again. Oi! Just like that. She trusts me, but she has glasses on at the same time. Anyway, here, pop, and thrust through. This is what we want to imagine our hand in the street situation, right? And we want to compound the techniques in the street. Don't rely on one technique to be the winning technique. So here, I'm just showing you one. Spear, then you come in, you attack, you do whatever. Everybody got it?
Yes, sir.
Don't do it fast. It doesn't have to be fast. We're just going through the techniques. Everybody got it?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
get your partner. Thank you. That's it. Very good. And we have to practice everything in our training on both sides of the body. Because you never know when you're going to lose one part of your body, and the other one should be just as strong as that one. Very good, very good. Everybody got it?
Yes.
Okay, relax. You're doing good. Ho hop. Now, we are all different. And there's all types of styles and systems of martial arts. And no one should ever take their system and or style and use it as a measuring stick for all of the other ones. You follow what I'm saying?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Because we come from different, backgrounds and origins and so forth across the planet. So even though something looks similar to your system, you don't know what the methodology is until you actually talk to the founder and or somebody who knows the system, correct?
Correct.
So let's not judge one another's system and or style based on our own necessarily. But there are some core principles in most of them that's the same. We got?
Yes, sir.
Now, I believe that you should be able to respond from wherever you are. Yana, we did this earlier. She's going to punch. I did pak sao with this, and we call that chung choi, right? Not chung choi. Chung choi and that done together is what? Pak dar. Pak dar. Bam. And we also inserted the spear hand here again. And we know we're going to attack even more after that. We're just doing single techniques now, right? Okay, so watch this technique. I'm going to stop and cover. See what I just did? Yes. We're going to stop and cover. She said that's her favorite. It's my favorite. Here we go. She's going to touch me. It's out of my way. Touch me here. It's here. Out of the way. Now that it's out of the way, I have the threat of that other hand, right? We're not worrying about the hand right now because once you have done this enough, it becomes second nature. It does, and it's just that fast. So one at a time, one, and I'm going to cover. Why am I covering? I'm covering because I want to know where his hand is still at and keep it where it's at. Because if I did this and dropped my hand, she'd come back. You follow? So it's based on the Wing Chun principle in that we're still touching. You follow? Yes, energy. I find her energy, I feel it, because if she moved her hand, I know she moved, she just moved because I felt it, right? So here we're gonna go again. 1, cover, and strike. Here, 1, cover, and strike. To most people, that's 3 techniques. It's really not. Can you be fast enough to make that look like 1? Here we go. See that? Yes, can you do that? That's how you want it to be. Everybody got?
Yes, sir.
Was that fast? It can really be faster than that. Anyway, so we're gonna do it again. 1, 2, 3. Why do you think it's as fast as it is when I do it? Give me the right answer. Say it. Because I practice it many, many, many times. So this person who has the intent of hitting me with that first punch, do you think they're gonna imagine that that's gonna happen? So something's gonna happen up here in their mind first. Once they see that, when I do this, they say, wait a minute, something happened, so they can't get that off. They had the intent to hit me like 1, 2, 3, 4, or what have you, but I stopped that through my first initial movement. So from here, 1, 2, 3, then I'll come in and strike again. You follow? Yes, but they're not anticipating that because they think that they're gonna just dominate me or you in the street situation. Everybody got? Yes, sir. So one more time. 1, that's the first thing. Cover. Now we know where that hand is at. We're gonna lean a little bit over to the side and strike here to the temple. Everybody got? Yes, sir. One more time. 1, 2, and 3. Pick it up. This is how we learn in stages. When you got it, it's like that. Okay, get your partner. Walk through it. Let's not try the super speed at first. Very good. All right, we always want to go to that soft tissue too, so we can affect immediate results. Doing good. Make sure you breathe out. That's good. There we go. Slow it down just a little bit. Very good. Go on. Did everyone benefit from it? Both
Sure.
partners got an opportunity to do that? Now we're going to go to the next thing. All right. So Yana is going to throw a punch this time. I'm going to be on the outside. Here. So I'm standing here, sort of like a Filipino technique. She's coming directly here, and I'm going to flank out here and there. But again, practice makes perfect, some people say. Practice makes you efficient for the most part. So here we go. Again, so I'm going to come here with Tansao. Where am I? In a safe place? Yes. Why am I in a safe place? Because I'm on the outside of her. Ideally, this is where I really want to be, on the outside of my opponent. Not here, especially if the person is much bigger than you are or I am, and they have that advantage of weight, muscularity, so forth. You want to get on the outside if you can. But if you don't have a chance to get on the outside, you want to fire them up in the beginning. Everybody got? If you have to be here on the front line, you have to fire them up. But if you can avoid it, she's coming again. Oh, I'm on the outside. Now that I'm out, I'm still making contact again. Push it over to the side, like lops out, strike here, and follow up. You follow? Yes, sir. But you have to know what to do when your opponent gets to that first technique and you stop it. So where I go from here? Apparently, it's only obvious that you should be practicing this in your leisure time. So I'm on the outside, I can strike her here, strike her there. But by the time she has an opportunity to come here, I've killed all of that by my own strikes, right? So everybody has what's their favorite technique. Some people like tongue choice, some people like reverse punch, some people like back fist or whatever suits your needs and or your taste. So again, here on the outside, lops out, if you will, strike, and I'm gonna let go this right hand, keeping that hand there, pop, 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 pop. You got?
Yes, sir.
Get your partner. So we know the technique. We're gonna fade off to the left, and we're gonna tons out, and then we're gonna trap. Hook. You control. Now you're in a safe zone. Go ahead. Whatever you're gonna throw. There you go. Very good, Watson. That was good. hook their hand across his arm so you have control. Look at the phone. I'll pull his arm down. Hey, okay? Thank you. All right, guys. You ready for the next thing?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, the olden days when I was studying jiu-jitsu in the beginning, combat jiu-jitsu, Yana would throw a punch, here, come here, I step in close, pinning the arm, palm strike. Y'all see, that's old school, that's way, way back then. Okay, 60s, 70s. Here, we step in, taking away that hand, killing it here, we just supporting the arm, palm strike. To the moon, Alice. That's where we're going. Everybody got it? Here we go again. And I'm gonna step off to the side over here and under the chin, under the nose, and then you got an elbow here that you can drop down if you want to. Y'all got it? Yes, sir. Let's get it. We always take our time and learn technique first. Speed comes later through much repetition. Good, very good. Very good. Okay, switch off. You attack it. It's the other one on the inside. Let me hear some key eyes. Especially on those finishing blows. Here. Here. Okay, guys. Gianna's going to do this other technique. It's going to be a grab again. We're going to go cross-body grab again. Watch this. What's the first thing we want to do again if a person holds you? Send their mind somewhere else. Okay, I'm going to hold her. Are they going to let you hold them long? So no, you're going to kick here, right? Strike here. That's a leopard. I haven't used him in a while. Bam. Right there, leopard. Now her mind just went somewhere else, right? Once her mind goes somewhere else, I'm going to take advantage of that. I'm going to take her arm here. I'm going to bring this arm here, raising her up, come back this way, and down to the ground. Y'all see? Again, she grabs, I grab. Now, I'm going to strike her first. You okay with that, Paul? You all right? I'm going to strike her first to get her mind to what? Leave this for a moment. Bam. If you poke somebody in the eye, they're definitely going to stop doing what they're doing. Wait a minute. You've got hair in your eye before you say, wait a minute, I got to stop something in my eye. If I stick my finger in your eye, your mind goes there. Unless you're just a bad mama jama. Okay, we don't find them too much, but they're out there somewhere. So I said, one, then I'm going to take my own arm to effect a little pain on her arm to bring her up where I want her. Bring it up like so. I'm going to spin underneath where her elbow is up. And I'm going to slowly bring her to the ground like so. We're doing this slow. Everybody got? Yes, sir. Give yourself some room, please, so you can do this. Get your partner. Need some help, holler. Solomon, you did the ball. Very good. That was great, man. Like that. Both hands. Not one hand. Use both hands. Okay, that's good. Take him down. There you go. Very good, Douglas. I like that. Grab. You want me to grab? Yeah, grab me. I grab you. I strike. Get that other hand up there. Get that second. There you go. Now you ready? Going down this way. 5. Break your 5. Smack to the side. That's pretty good. Watch the wrist. Watch the wrist. 5. That was good. Okay, try to turn more to your side when you fall. Thank you, John.
Yes, sir.
Y'all got it?
One more time. Cross. Right.
For the elbow fall.
Down.
All right, guys. All right, relax for a second. Ho hop. Y'all ready for the next thing?
First.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yana,
First.
she's going to grab me here. Okay. I'm going to go in a circle just like that. Now I'm holding her. One more time. Let go, let go. She walks up, grab. Always breathe. I'm here on the outside. Y'all see?
Yes, sir.
Okay, one more time. Do it with your partner while we're doing it. And just circle in here. They're not going to know what you're going to do because it's just spontaneous. Okay, let's do it again on your side. Let's see you do it. Go ahead. All right. Like the monkey paw, like this. So she grabs. I'm not trying to really grab her. Just put my hand here, just like the monkey paw. Once I get to this, like a motorcycle, you want to throttle a little bit. I'm going to step forward here, turning. I'm going to roll her straight down like so. One more time. Here. There. I'm going to roll her. And since she's standing erect still, I'm going to chop her at the elbow and go down, pointing my finger to the ground. Let's do that technique. Use the arm. That's pretty good. All right, sir. Thank you. Run to that. There you go. That's it. Point those fingers to the ground. You got it. You got it. Now, once you get your partner down or your opponent down, then it leaves them in a vulnerable position with their back facing you so you can attack the back, or the back of the head, back of the neck, and so forth. We got it? So one more time here. Boom. There. Stepping forward. Here. And pointing down. And I can go here, attacking you. Your spine is right here. And come back and put my fingers in your eyes, and you know what technique that is.
Yes, sir.
Sure. You got that. We got it? Come on, Saul. I know you got it. Breathe out when you go down. Okay. All right. Did both partners benefit?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Here, let's work on the grab.
Bear hug.
Yep. She's gonna come here. Around the body with the arms free. Stop for a second. We're gonna do what they call bear hug, with the arms free. So, I don't know where you would be where a person can actually effect this on you unless you just get caught by surprise. How do you get grabbed
Run
like
up and
that?
try to slam you, teacher.
Here we
Like they
go.
run up on you like that and try to
Okay.
slam you.
So here we go. So she's gonna come on here. Stop. First thing we wanna do is get base. Drop my weight. Now, from here, I'm gonna find something that's soft. In this particular instance, I'm gonna take my knuckle here towards her temple. You follow? Here. Or I can go back here. Or I can put my thumb up under her nose. Let's do the nose thing because I'm fond of that one. Here, one more time. Get base to make it difficult for them. I don't have to see where everything is necessarily. I can just take my whole palm and just push down like that, and she releases the hold. Now, once she begins to release the hold, let's do that one more time. I drop, I'm getting base again, so she just doesn't arbitrarily pick me up, and I go back like this. What have I just exposed? Her neck. Here, boom. Everybody see? Let's walk through that technique. Just walk through the technique. Are you okay? Yes. All right.
Yeah.
You ready? I'm gonna hug you. You're gonna do, oh, you got base. Here. Okay. Okay. One more time. I'm gonna grab you. Here. Okay, thank you. You got it?
Sir.
Go on, solid. Make the waterfall now. That's it. Don't look away. Pay attention to the technique. I know you love teacher, but get on your partner. 1. There you go. Now, once you open them up, you got to do something with them. You follow? You got to do something with that person, or they're going to continue to come at you. Okay, so once she's here again, we're just going to simply walk through this out of principle. So she's holding me. I don't want her to hold me anymore, so I'm going to disturb her world a little bit. But once I open her up, I do what? Attack. Throat's open, here, chest open, elbow down, knee up to the groin or inside of the thigh, something like that. You follow? You want to attack to stop them, period. We got? Now let's do this next thing. She's going to come. I'm standing on this side right here. She's going to come with a punch. Here. There. I'm going to step forward like a waterfall. Here. There. Her momentum is still going forward. I'm stepping forward with my arm at a 45. Here. I'm going to smack her at the palm. Low part of the back going down. We're doing this slow as well. That's a very dynamic throw. So she's coming here. My left foot's forward this time. Here. Step back. Come again. 1. Same arm. Stepping forward to the throat. This hand here. That's the fall right there. Did y'all get it? It's actually done fast, but since you all don't have that many years of experience in this particular technique and how to recover from it, we're not going to do that. Right? So I want you to have the concept. So I'm going to do it again with my left forward. And it's here. And you're coming at me, right? So here, boom, I step here, arm here. Lower part of the back, right here, my palm smacks to do what? Stop her from backing up. Here, so the rest of her body weight is going past me, so I'm going to point to the ground like a waterfall, and she's going to end up on the ground. Okay? Now my right's forward. Same thing. Here, I'm going to step forward again, like so. These movements are done together. Y'all see? Here. Step up here for a second. We're going to leave her here. Watch. Once you have blocked or deflect this is done just like that. Just like that. Hand pointing to the ground. Everybody got it? Work on it with your partner. Take your time. That's it, Saul. Stay off the elbow when you fall. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good fall. Find the ground. Bam. You know you can't take it down. We got. Do one more. That's it. That's pretty good for you. All right.
Just take your hands.
Get again.
More down here.
It should be here next. Your hand should be on top.
That's new to him, but it's okay. All right, gentlemen and lady. Hold hot for a moment. That concludes that segment.